Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Double Masters Draft. As we head into battle once more, and well, we opened a pretty sweet Planeswalker, Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh. Expensive at 7 mana, but it is powerful. So I'll probably be taking this one. Exile, you can play it. They discard 2, basically, deal 7, and basically destroy their board. Okay, so I'm definitely interested in Nicol Bolas. Less interested in our other mythic here in Concordant Crossroads. Basilica, unfortunately, not quite the right colors for Nikki B. I'll probably just take Skin Render. This card's quite strong. There are, ways to blink it and bring it back and stuff, which make it even better. I think it's better than Symbiont, just because the mana cost difference there. And yeah, it's definitely better than all the commons in the pack as well. So let's go with that. We'll be trying to find a way to cast our expensive bomb here. 2, 3, I think this is right. Anyway. More bounce lands don't actually help us. Dragon Archer fortunately can't play our Nicol Bolas. Probably think Augur Spree here. That feels about right. Just a nice piece of removal. I don't care about the Droxcall Reaver, and Gravecrawler is not that exciting. Yeah, let's do this. All right, here's some better pieces of ramp for us. I think I like the Bounce Land better than the Cold Steel Heart. They're both good, obviously. But Cold Steel Heart helps you jump to like 4 or 5 mana more quickly, but when you're trying to get to a 7 drop, I think Bounce Lands are a bit better because obviously it provides 2 mana itself, and then like it bounces the other thing, and it doesn't take up a playable slot, so that ends up being pretty good. So I'll be taking the Carnarium here, but the Cold Steel Heart's definitely close second, and then of course Agony Warp, always a good one to have. So wouldn't mind that, but let's just take this for now. Uh, Pretty weak pack here. Could take the Ranged Assistant. The mill part may not be relevant, but it does ramp us to our Nicol Bolas. And yeah, there's just not that much else in the pack, so I guess so. There we go. Now I think I'll just take Cryptic Spires over Disfigure or like a Splashed Crackling Doom. Yep, that seems about right. Pretty straightforward, I think. Joda, huh? Fun, but I don't think it's quite what we need. So another Assistant, another Cryptic Spires. This thing just pumps your other guys. Not very good. I think I just take the Spires over the Assistant. Okay, well, I guess I'm glad I did, because there's another one if I wanted. I might just take Is It Charm? I've been sort of impressed with this card. There's enough non-creature spells that you want to counter, and then you can usually find a target for the deal too as well. I think that's better than the Assistant here. So let's go for that. And well, we picked up Sweet Mythic, and we're heading in a pretty obvious direction. So I'm okay with that. All right. This pack's not great. Gonna take the Traveler's Amulet, but I hope I don't have to play it. All right, here's our first pack again. I could take a Stitchwing, I guess. I think it's better than Strands of Undeath. So, sure. Blink could be interesting if I had a way to splash it, because it is very good with Skin Render. I don't think I really want a second Stitchwing all that much. I'm going to take the Blink. I don't know that I'll make the cut, but it's fine to pick up and say, oh, that's a gift, this Late of Aspires. Surprised that's in there. Sure, I'll take a Call to Feast, and don't really like any of these cards, but I guess I'll take a Thought Scour, and a Strands, and last pick Centaur Battlemaster. Alright, we've got pretty decent mana so far. A couple of good spells. Obviously, need to fill out the early part of our curve a bit and hopefully find some ways to ramp. But this is looking pretty good. Pretty good so far. We got a couple things in the sideboard that we can play if we need to. It's not a disaster if I have to play a Thought Scour or Strands of Undeath. Okay, we got the old axe and gifts ungiven. Gifts isn't looking amazing in this deck so far. We don't have any real good graveyard value. I guess Momentary Blink could be a way to get that in there. I could take Boros Garrison if I am interested in potentially splashing white. That is a good land to do it with. I could take the Charm. What's this? Pay 3, sack an land, reveal cards. I mean, that's cute, but I don't think it's that strong. Could take Supernatural Stamina. I don't really want to first pick that card. If it wheels, though, I wouldn't mind that. The combo with our Skin Render. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Garrison. And then maybe another Is it Charm? You don't want too many of these, but they're pretty good. Gifts is fine as well. Yeah, okay, fine. Lavalanche. Interesting. This is a really powerful effect, so I sort of wonder if I should be looking to maybe splash green now instead of white. Because, well, if you can cast this for any reasonable amount, it's very, very good. There's not much else in this pack for us, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm going to take Lavalanche, and we'll see about getting that in there. Conqueror's Flail's cool. We don't have that many creatures at the moment. There's, of course, there's Spires. I still take this anyway? Plus one for each color among permanents you control. So it's usually going to be 2 or 3. And then they can't cast spells during your turn. I mean, it feels strong. I think that's worth taking here, even if it's not ideal quite yet. Okay, a bunch of good bounce lands, or at least playable bounce lands. We got a Vampire Sovereign, which is really nice. There's a Rampant Growth if I wanted to go a little harder on the green. Rampant Growth would be really good. That's kind of an interesting idea as well. Yeah, screw it. Maybe we're 5 color. Who knows? Strax's Spectre is probably something I want. Yeah, I think that's just pretty easy there. What is this guy? When deals combat damage, you put a creature from their graveyard onto the battlefield. I mean, that's powerful. If I want another big 6-drop and just be 5 colors. Yeah, alright. We have 3 big finishers now. Let's see what we can do with that. Riftbolt, I'm not the biggest fan of, but I think it's the best card in this pack, so sure. Alright, I may be taking Assistant now. I have a lot of expensive cards. Sure. Okay, the gift's Wield. I think I will take it now. I still don't have a ton of graveyard synergies, but as a complicated draw to, it's not a bad card. Could have maybe taken Ground Assault also. It's a good card, and we are committing to being a lot of colors now. Not sure about this Blink quite yet. We only have the one target for it right now, so not sure I'm that excited about it. Call the Feast. Don't really have any synergy with, so I don't think I'm super excited about that one either. Winkwaddle and Burning Tree are both fine. Burning Tree is more of an aggro card. I'll take a Quaddle. That slows the game down, and this time do what we need to be doing. Carries a Flail kind of nicely. I don't really want any of these. I'll take the Web. Maybe we get a Spider at some point. Wouldn't mind playing one in this deck. Ooh, it's a late Sanctuary. I will take that. 3 bounce lands is pretty good. So we're currently on 6 lands, 22 cards, so we're pretty close already. Pride Mage is a little awkward being white-green. I think I take another assistant, but I don't know that I want to play 3 of them. We really need colored mana more than we need colorless, but we do also have expensive cards, so who knows. Sure. And a Brindle Shot. I might actually play this. It's also a good way to slow the game down. Alright. What do we have here? We have a Mole Drifter, which makes me consider the Momentary Blink a little more strongly if I were to pick that. I don't think I'm super interested in Doran. Combal's fine. Absent Charm, also fine. Crackling Doom's probably the best of these, like, random removal-ish things. Another pack with just a million uncommons, by the way. I think I'm gonna go Muldrifter and Crackling Doom here. That feels okay. I should try and get this Stitchwing out and maybe get the Blink in. Ooh, Jeskai Ascendancy, my favorite card. Master Biomancer's pretty good, of course. Then there's Coiling Oracle. Never can go wrong with a Coiling Oracle. I don't really need a third as a charm that much. And then there's Tower Gargoyle as well. Nice big flyer. I'd rather have the Biomancer, the Ascendancy, or the Gargoyle, I think, are the biggest ones for me here. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7. No, it's non-creatures. I have. Yeah, I mean, it's a good amount. The loot's a little worse since I'm trying to get up to expensive spells. I think I'm going to take the big 4/4. I'm not sure, though. That's a close one for me. Rafik for another multicolor crazy card. Not too bad, though it is another white-green combo, which is maybe something I'm less excited about. The only other, yeah, there's nothing else in this pack, really. I guess Cryptic Spires or Extract. Extract hits Teneb, but nothing else that's that exciting. Do I think I'm going to have the mana to play a Rafik? I think I'm a deck that wants a Rafik. That's the other question. I think the answer is no. I'm just going to take the Cryptic Spires. Probably just take the bounce land here. I do love bounce lands. It's nothing that exciting otherwise. Alright, I mean, my deck's going to be all bounce lands. I don't mind. I don't mind that at all. We're on 20 playables. There's enough stuff in my sideboard I can bring in if I need to. I don't think I'm into Thrumming Stone. I will take the Ground Assault now. That's a pretty good one. It is actually worse with bounce lands, funnily enough, because you sort of set yourself back on the land count, but it's still a good card, so let's take it. I do like Sky Knight in general, but do I just think more Cryptic Spires? I think the answer is yes. Imperial Seal. Interesting. Is this deck a deck that I want Imperial Seal in? I mean, if I can get a Nicol Bolas or a Lavalanche in the right situation, it's really good. But what if I don't have a million mana? What am I Imperial Sealing for? Like a Skin Render or something? It's a little less exciting. I think I'm just going to take the Quaddle. So this is 22 playables, which is fine. Splitting's like a little questionable. I really only have 2 good targets, but you can also use it to like save a creature from removal or something. It's not the worst. This is an interesting deck. It's definitely one of the greediest I've ever built. We'll see if it works out or not. The sideboard, I could play a Thought Scour maybe if I really need to, but again, not something I'm excited about. I don't think Blink's good enough that I want a second one. Is Doran any good in this deck? My creatures are all pretty much square, so it doesn't do too much. I don't know. I'll take a Rhino or something. Okay, the Ascendancy Wield. People really do not respect this card enough. I think it's a really fantastic card. None of these do much. This could maybe get played. Scab or Shoat number 2? I think I take Shoat number 2. Ooh, Joda Wield? Yeah, alright, I'll play Joda. A third Winged Coatl. I don't know about the third Winged Coatl, but it's an option. The Joda secondary ability is still not like that good or anything. We don't have that many super expensive cards that we want to play Wooburg for, but it is a 4/3 flyer. Like, that's not bad. I always have to make some cuts now, so I'll have to figure it out. We'll have to work these out in a moment. So let me take the lands out for just a moment. This is 27 cards. It's grouped separately. Flail, I think, is going to be pretty good. We have a lot of multicolor stuff. Blink is definitely something that I could see being on the cutting block. And then maybe Rift Bolt and maybe Gifts are the three that I'm, like, not as excited about. Gifts and Blink sort of go well together because you like searching for Blink with Gifts. The other thing has graveyard value is Sidraxis Spectre. But that's kind of it. So maybe I cut Gifts. Let's see. I like all my 4-drops. I don't think I need this in the main deck. And I should cut one of these 2s, I think. Probably the mana's better than the Shoat unless we get into an aggressive matchup. And then do I want the Blink? Maybe I just give up on the Blink. I have 11 non-creature spells for Ascendancy. That's still quite good. Yeah, this feels solid to me. Alright, let's bring all these lands in. Let's combine groups, sort. Try to figure out our colors. So we have 2 Rakdos Carnariums, we have 2 Boros Garrisons, and we have 1 Selesnya Sanctuary. Green has become sort of a main color, so I definitely want a decent amount of green. White is still a splash, although we do have a decent amount of white cards, but it's the most splashed color, I suppose. Blue's pretty important, green's pretty important, red's pretty important. Black, I guess, is also a bit of a splash, even though we have a double black card. So I think black and white are going to be the colors I have the least of. And then, yeah, the green, red, blue need to be sort of even-ish. I only get 7 basics. I'm going to want one of each basic because of rampant growth. So let's do that first. I guess I could maybe skip a forest, since if I already have a forest in play to cast rampant growth, I don't necessarily need another one. But let's do this, because I will need those cards. It leaves me only 3 extra basics. So that's something to consider here. So this is already 5 red sources, right? Off of that. So let's see. Let's make you red-green, maybe. I just got to start doing things and figuring it out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the rampant growth. So 7 red, that's not bad. And let's look at blue. Currently, we have like no blue. So I need a lot of dual blue cards. I'm definitely going to want some blue-green because we also are short on green. Currently have just 1, 2. Yeah, so I might want a few blue-green, actually. Then maybe I add some basics to that effect as well. Let's do one more. Green, blue. So that's 1, 2, 3. So 4 of each, but then 5 of the blue thanks to the rampant growth. I probably want... Oh, wait, this is green as well. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green. Might want to add a few forests. Let's look at white and black, I guess, currently as it stands. So black is 1, 2, uh, 3, 4. Okay. And white is 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Wouldn't mind having a fifth of each. Let's make this black white, and then I'm gonna add a few forests to the deck, I think. Because I do still need more green. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd like at least 7, so I'm gonna add 2 forests minimum, and then do I add an island or a forest, or let's see, how's our red count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red. That's already good. Blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I definitely need another blue. All right. Mostly happy. I think I might need one more blue source here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Currently I'm on 6 blue. I'd like to be on 7 blue. So I need to probably get rid of a white or a black. Maybe a white. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 white sources. Yeah, I could probably change this to be blue black then. All right. Interesting greedy deck. I'm gonna save it, take a screenshot, and we'll see how round number 1 goes. I'll see you there. All right, here we are for round number 1. We got a million bounce lands, a winged coatl, and a nickel bolus. We're on the draw. I think I keep this. It's obviously got its problems, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully our opponent's not playing too fast of a deck. Okay, let's get start for us. Let's lead on Spires. I would like to not have to discard, so I might try to avoid playing these bounce lands right away, though. If I can get the Selesnya Sanctuary down, I can actually play this Coatl, which would be nice. Is it Charm? Do I just murder that thing? That actually feels fine. The ramp could be relevant, the mill could be relevant. Let's just get rid of it. Ball, okay. Alright, I'll just play a Sanctuary now. How's that? Pass, and now we have a couple of Coatls. Hopefully they can ambush this Camball at some point here. I should play another tap land, I suppose. I don't really need the red source right now. I mean, it looks like we're going to be able to resolve this Nicol Bolas. So that's kind of exciting. Oh, yes. Fell right for our trap. They have a mana leak. That's fine. Alright, we'll take 2. No big deal. Deranged Assistant. Does get me the Nicol Bolas faster. He's the same. No, blue, black, blue, green. Yeah, that's fine. Let's play that and get the Carnarium down, I guess. I'll bounce the blue-black land. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play Nicol Bolas this turn. I won't play it into open mana, probably. I am a little bit afraid of another mana leak. But if they tap out for stuff, okay, Squire, it's not a big deal. Plains, sure. Like, they just haven't been doing much, so chances they have another mana leak are actually fairly decent. So let's just play another tap land. Plan to ambush them with the Coatl again. See where it goes from there. No Camball attack this time. Interesting. Alright, I'm not going to block that. this. Okay, that's pretty good. One, two. Yeah, I have tons of mana here, so I have to obviously tap the right colors. So I need blue, black, and white. This is my white. Um, and then I guess this could be my blue and black. Oh, did it backwards. These dual lands can be a bit of a pain. Oh, no, I have this. I don't need to worry about mana leak here. Then we go Boros Garrison, I guess. Why not? I'll bounce the... I don't have any other blue sources. I guess these both tap for blue. Let's grab this one. Alright, that should slow them down a bit. So now they're sort of forced to do something, and I'm eventually just going to be at 10 mana for Nicol Bolas. Okay, they're going to kill it, sure. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 myth realized. Okay. Yeah, I think if they don't apply more pressure. Okay, looks like they are applying a bit more pressure. Extract from darkness on my gargoyle, presumably. Oh god, they got a Teneb. That's not great. Each opponent exiles 2 cards. 7 damage, target opponent, creature opponent controls or planeswalker. I guess I'll have to do that. Oh yeah, I'm happy to make this trade. Take 1. Augur Spree's okay. Put a lore counter, it becomes a thing. Should be fine. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I already have 7. So I don't need to... I guess I should play an untapped land in case they have Spell Pierce exactly. Let's go to Mountain. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Deal 7 to Teneb. Pass. And hopefully it wins the game for us. If they have a way to just kill it, that'll be bad. Old Drifter, okay. Old Drifter I can live with, I think. So I can make them exile 2 cards. I'm not gonna chump, I don't think. Not yet, anyway. Okay, Joda's good. Yeah, let's just exile 2 cards. This goes to 3. Yeah, it seems good. We got a Supreme Verdict and Orzhov Basilica. Alright. So let's get Joda down. So I need blue, red, white for that. So blue, red, white. Look at this. I can play Cryptic Spires and keep up Augur Spree. And we should be in fairly good shape from here. Yep, that's fine. You do have a lot of mana to sink into the Myth Realized, but I don't think it's a big deal. Best case, they can make it like a 4/4. So I can still kill it with Augur Spree. Okay. Let's cast on you. 1, 2, 3. And they've conceded. Alright. Well, that worked alright. Nicol Bolas is a powerful magic card. Our opponent also didn't like pressure us at all, which was nice. They have Venser in their deck. That's good to know about. The extract, of course. Any sideboard stuff I want to do? Strands could be okay. This looks like a really slow matchup. I don't think these green cards matter. This stuff matters. Yeah, I'll take a Strands. Maybe over Brindle Show. It doesn't look like I need to be very defensive. Sure, let's give that a go. And these hands are real slow. I think I have to keep this. I can ground assault something eventually. Takes some finagling with the lands, but I can do it. Traveler's Amulet doesn't concern me too much. Ooh, Assistant's nice. So I'm gonna open on this, and I'll go Island into Assistant, I think. Mana Leak. Alright, sure. I don't know why Magic Online's been like popping up mana leaks and stuff twice, which is weird. Okay, that's all fine. To the myth, okay. Let's just get the garrison down. Bounce Island. Pass. Now I can ground assault something if I need to. I can link the Coatl at some point. Evoke the Mole Drifter, sure. Boy, oh boy. I think I just start playing some of these tap lands. Let's get a black source down. Opponent's digging for mana, I imagine. Alright. Let's get another tap land down. They only need Boros Garrison for a little bit. Okay, they have something here. Oh, they're just gonna stack their myth, realized. Sure. Fidalcan Orrery? Okay. That's totally fine. Ooh, Jeskai Ascendancy's not bad. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's play an untapped source so I have my Coatl available. Play Ascendancy. Pass. Sure. Am I getting attacked by a myth? I am. Alright. I will go ahead and trade a Coatl for it. Green 1. It is eventually going to get out of hand, so I might as well just do it. Awkward Strands, not going to lie. That is kind of awkward. Let's... Yeah, let's get another Garrison down. That seems good. Obviously, they have the Orreries. They're going to be playing everything at instant speed. Alright. Having a value off here, except opponent's not doing much. Neither are we, I suppose. Skin Render. Awkward. Let's play Forest. I should keep a few lines in hand for the Jeskai Ascendancy, but I do like having lots of mana available. Can I even cast this Skin Render, actually? No, I can't. Good to know, good to know. I mean, they're having to discard cards. They're also playing a Strands. That's pretty good. This is a really weird game right now. They're somehow mana screwed at 5 mana. I'm somehow mana flooded. I guess they're probably just missing black mana. Yeah. Okay, that's really good. Let's jam a Mole Drifter. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess one of the blue-green lands. Draw two. Okay. So useful. I do want to play around Mana Leak for sure. I currently have 5. So I'm not going to play the Joda quite yet. I will play another land, I think. Just pass. I'll play my Coatl here. I do know they have a Supreme Verdict, I guess. I need to be careful about that. But I think it's okay to play Coatl into it. Okay. Let's try playing a Strands, I guess. See how that goes. Actually, I should put it on Death Toucher, probably. Black. 2, 3. Of course, that triggers Jeskai Ascendancy. I would like to draw, please. Ooh, that. Well, I don't know if that's very good, but it's something. I'll discard Island. Give my creatures +1/+1. Because I could have done this post-combat. Aether Snipe at instant speed. Can't counter it. So I guess that's going to resolve. Alright. Fine, I can at least kill it with Ground Assault now. It's going to fail to resolve. Alright, let's go. Green plus red. Kill you. Get more Jeskai Ascendancy triggers. Crackling Doom's pretty good. Let's get another island. Pop my stuff. Kill you. Let's see. Which creature do I play here? Or do I just keep up Is a Charm? Yeah, I guess I'll just do nothing. Attack. Play a Carnarium. Bouncing Forest. Pass. Okay, they finally got a black source. Go ahead and get my Coatl out there. And if they want to counter it, they can counter it. Too worried about that. Oh, hello, Nicol Bolas. You seem like you're pretty good. So they play it pre or post combat? Probably post combat to get my stuff untapped. Which one do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up to 13 if I want. So I can definitely get through Mana Leak. Yeah, let's attack and see what they do first. See if they have any creatures to flash in or anything. They do not. Alright. Yeah, I think I just slammed the Nikki B and have his Charm Crackling Doom and stuff up. Feels kind of nice. Let's go blue, black, red. Definitely one of these garrisons. I have a red floating around here somewhere. I do, so I'll just use the other garrison, I guess. Red, white. Hold on, because I need a red, white, black for this. So white, black, red. Yeah, okay, that works. Tap my stuff. Draw. Yes. I think I'm okay discarding a forest. Get Nicol Bolas down. Now I can exile top card. I can make them exile 2. Probably just exiling top is fine. Sure. Alright, let's see what they have. Wait, 3 cards enter the exile zone? What? Confused. confused why multiple cards entered the exile zone there. Oh, is it until you hit an on-land? Ah, okay, okay. That makes sense. Blight's ending. Sure, they can kill one of my creatures. Go nuts. Actually, they can't because they don't have black mana. Alright. No reason to play any of these things. I think I lead on Nicol Bolas. Okay, hit my own Blight Sending. So I should attack and then instant speed cast it. Get all my triggers. Settle beyond reality. Let's counter that. Blue, and one of these makes red mana. They're probably just dead now, yeah. Okay. Well, in a matchup of both of us sitting here doing nothing, the 7-mana Planeswalker wins the day, unsurprisingly. That was sweet. I'll see you in match number 2. Welcome back to the second round. We're on the play for this one. Yeah, this looks fine. We got a few cheap creatures, some bounce lands to get us going. Seems alright. Lead on the Cryptic Spires, of course. Seems pretty good. Obviously, we're going to have to draw into some action, but, well, our deck's got a decent amount of action. Opponents on the mulligan. Love to see it. See if they keep their 6. Alright, our opponent did keep it 6. Like I said, we're going to lead on the Spires, get our Brindle showed out there. That 1-1 aggro. Start beating down. Alright, we got a tap land from the opponent. Let's go. And I probably will play one of my tap lands rather than worrying about trying to play a Winged Coatl. I don't really need the pressure. And getting the tap lands out while I have the opportunity is definitely nice. Unless they play something to block, I suppose. But yeah, play Deadly Recluse, sure. So we're just gonna sit here and kind of look at each other for a bit. Ooh, that's nice. I think I'll chill on the Garrison. I guess it gives me white mana, which I don't have access to yet. So maybe it's worth doing. Sure. Then we can go with the blue-black land after that. That should give us access to all our colors. Unless I need to play the island to get the Coatl out, I guess. Again, depending on what they do. Coiling Oracle, yeah. Into Grimflare. Grimflare is pretty good. So that's slightly annoying. Maybe that's what I trade my Winged Coatl for. Oh, Assistant's interesting. I probably want the Assistant out there. So I guess I'll play an island. Pass. Oh, they don't have black mana for their Grimflayer. Okay, that's good. Hopefully we don't get mana leaked here. Interesting. I mean, I'm definitely trading. What else is my thing gonna do? Maybe they want to like blink it or bounce it or something, but whatever. It's fine if they do. Jota's actually not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I Muldrift for now. Cast. They have a counter, they have a counter. But if they don't, I get to draw 2 cards. That's pretty sweet. Alright, let's get this Spires down. Keep passing. It's a black land, it is not. Okay, so they still can't Grimflay me. I guess I'll probably end up trading this board for the Recluse at some point, so maybe I was just supposed to attack there while they were tapped out, but whatever. Not a huge deal. I will be attacking with both this turn. I guess I could just kill it with Is It Charm, actually. Maybe that's the best way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have up to 7 mana. I don't even need 7. 6 is enough. As long as I have enough. Let's see. I have red there. So red, white, blue 1, and then red, blue. Yeah, okay, that all works. So let's start with Is It Charm. With red, blue. Attack my opponent for 5. And then play Joda. And play Cryptic Spires. There we go. Some good pressure now. See what they have at 5 mana. We know they're playing black, so they could be short colors. See what they have. They're probably gonna... Oh, okay. Another Recluse. Medium annoying at the very least. Land's not the greatest draw. Probably keep Joda back, or do I just jam with everything? It's a tough decision. I think I should stack with everything. This Joda's gonna trade for something sooner or later. I think the pressure's relevant. I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So I shouldn't need the range assistance, so I might as well attack with it. If they want to eat my assistant and take 1,000,000, that's fine. Alright. Red, blue, black. So black, red, blue. Okay, I can do that. So black, red, blue. So then if I play a forest, I can play the Coatl as well. All right, managed to get them. They must have had just a handful of black cards, right? That's the only explanation for this. All right, so we got some Deadly Recluse Coiling Oracle action. I mean, I think overall that's good for us. We're good at dealing with low pressure decks like this. Don't think I need to do anything too crazy. I could, again, bring in the Strands. Since it doesn't look like we're going to be very pressured, I'll make the same swap that I did before. Feels okay. See how that goes. Ooh, our first hand's a little land light, and yeah, the colors aren't quite right. Yeah, it's unfortunately a mulligan. Alright, this looks better. Keep this one. And the question is, do I put back a land or the Conqueror's Flail? I think I put back a land, because this can trigger the Ascendancy, which is nice. So we'll just put back an... Oh, I can't actually play the Ascendancy, huh? Am I supposed to put that back? No, I'll just put back the island. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay, Strand's not looking too hot at the moment. Here comes a... Oh, Devoted Dread. I'll probably kill that one. That's a little bit too much acceleration for my liking. The range, sure. Can't do much about that one. So I need to draw white or black mana to do anything. What a winged coatl, huh? All right. Well, I guess I'll play this. I don't. Do I want to play the flail? It's a good trigger for the Jeskai Ascendancy, but I think it's worth just getting it out there, and then maybe I can equip this coatl up at some point. Start attacking as a 3/3, I guess. Not the greatest, but it's something. Alright. What you got, opponent? 4-drop. Oh, Call of the Feast. That's pretty annoying. Okay, there's a black source. So that helps with strands. This turn, I'm just going to play the coatl, but not block with it. We'll take our damage. It's fine. I don't love taking 4, but it is what it is. Into Glow Spore Shaman, sure. Wow. That's some stuff right there. Right, let's play coatl. And do Joda, not really the greatest. Oh man, it's looking bad. So I could equip the flail, try to block one of the 1/1s next turn. Hope they have nothing. I could play the strands now. Make them discard their last 2 cards. Take... do I take damage or trade at that point? Let's say I take 7. I get an 8. It's a bit scary, but I think it's what I have to do. Maybe I do need that Brindle Show, turns out. Well, I got rid of their 6 drops, so I suppose that's something. It's gonna be tough from here. Because I think I have to just eat this, unfortunately. Go to 8. Hope they don't have much. And hope that I have something. Okay, as a charm's pretty good, actually. So I want to keep a blue-red, and I want to keep a black, obviously. So boom, 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 that's all enough. So let's go 1. These are the same, so it doesn't matter. I'll use one of them, right? These are the same. These double lands, man. Okay, makes that thing a 4/4, which is kind of nice. Let's pass. Oh, they're not even attacking? That's kind of surprising, to be honest. But I guess I'm okay with it. Do I just play the as a charm now? Hold on. Okay, Garrison's huge. Well, let me start actually playing my white cards, which is really, really nice. They probably should be attacking, honestly. Probably get the Joda out before the Ascendancy. I'd rather have another creature out there to block with. Okay, swamp doesn't scare me too much. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to blocks. Block you. See if they have any responses. They don't. All right. I will is a charm this deranged assistant. Keep the bleeding to a minimum. Uh-oh. That's expensive. The mimeoplasm, huh? Okay. Let's get to exile 2. Make something quite large here. Oh yeah, they have like Teriel, Child of Alara for counters. Yeah, they have some good options. It's gonna be tough to beat. I guess the Teriel's not very good because there's something in my graveyard. Okay, they made a 10/10 Intet. That's fine because I can just block that. Oh, my own giant thing. Alright. Unfortunately, you have to keep up black mana sort of forever, so we're gonna hold off on that one for now. But let's play Joda. Another blocker. This thing's a 6/6 now. That's quite large. Alright, let's pass. Be good to get the Ascendancy down at some point here. Interesting. This doesn't have Trample or anything, right? They just like forget I have Death Touch? Or am I missing something here? Supernatural Stamina. Weird. Okay. Let's pay a black. I'm not sure what that was meant to do. Just makes a worse mimeoplasm now. Did they make a Child of Alara? Like, okay, they made a 9/9 Child of Alara. Sure. So it dies, destroy all 9/9 permanents. Okay. It's medium annoying to deal with, I suppose. Skips +5/5. I should probably re-equip this. That way I have the Death Toucher and then a giant thing. So if they like somehow tap this out and still trade for the child, I think that makes sense. I could try and attack them, I guess, but I don't think I will. Okay. Don't mind doing that. Sure. No real reason to regenerate. It's just gonna die the trigger afterwards. So fine. Oh, this thing has trample? Wait, what? Well, oops. I did not realize Child of Valar had trample. Good to know. I just auto submitted. I think I'm okay still. That was pretty silly, but what can you do? Sometimes you mess up. Oof. See, I can't cast any of its spells. So that's less than ideal. It's really far away from casting Skin Render. I think I mulligan that. Okay, this is better. Keep and put back. Maybe the forest I don't need. I do want to keep my action cards, and the bounce lands mean I have plenty of gas in the tank here in terms of lands. It's all slow, of course, but that's fine. Man, gotta read the cards all the way through, turns out. Because I was definitely not out of that game. I could have played another creature and like gone for a big block on the Child of Valar and been perfectly fine. So I should not have lost that one, at least not in that particular spot. But it is what it is. Let's focus on doing better going forward. All right, I think this is the more important one to get down. She got Coiling Oracle. I don't mind. Okay, it's unfortunate to ramp them, but what can you do? Is a charm. So try and play one of my removal spells this turn if I can. And then play the Sanctuary. Reckless. Okay, that's a good target for as a charm. Oh, Rampant Growth's interesting. I think, yeah, maybe I don't care about the Recluse quite yet. Maybe I'd rather Rampant Growth. I can untap the blue source for next turn. That feels good. Yeah, let's do that. Island. Then we'll go Sanctuary. Bounce the island. Pass. I have 6 mana. Probably just play my Muldrifter here. I could play Gargoyle plus Is it Charm? Or can I? Black. No, because my black is tied into my red. So, well, I can do it if I do it all at once, I guess. Is that worth it? Maybe that's fine. Use my mana a bit more efficiently. I have double blue. I have white and I have black. Yeah, I just have to make sure I tap correctly here. So let's go Gargoyle first. Spend green. Then is it charm you? Pass. All right, let's see what they've got here. Looks expensive. Prophetic Bolt. Yeah, all right, it's a pretty good one. Would have been nice to have as a charm up for that one. Downside of having to do all that in one turn instead of being able to keep up the as a charm, but that's okay. Strong as that is, I think we're still in good shape with the Muldrifter hanging out in the wings here. Not sure why they didn't attack. Probably just a misclick there. All right. Well, let's cast this. 1, 2, 4, 5. Draw 2. Okay. Which color would I rather have available more of? I mean, they both give red, so it's white versus black. Neither of them seems to matter much. Let's just get a different type of land out, I guess. Pass. I have lots of removal here. Not too many threats at the moment. It's okay. The ranged assistant doesn't scare me too much. Okay, more lands. No reason to play the Carnarium quite yet. I feel like racing my opponent here. I don't think so. Just hold this back to block. I'll play the quad aloud and start attacking with it. That's fine. Oh, okay. That's a good one. Let's attack for 1. I would like to have Visit Charm available if I can. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have tons of mana. It's, as usual, a problem of keeping up the correct colors of mana. I need to keep up this island plus one of the dual lands. So I should have enough. I just have to play the forest. So Teneb off of forest. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, chances are I won't actually be able to counter anything, but if they have a really expensive removal spell, then it's pretty good. Well, this is expensive, whatever it is. Ah, it's just their own big thing. That's fine, because I can kill that with Crackling Doom. And then get it back, actually, which is sort of insane, right? That's what this does. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Avalanche is nice, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we just Crackling Doom for now. So, 8 red. Oh, I don't have another black, so I won't actually be able to get that thing back. Well, that's fine still, but... Oh, and I managed to tap out a red as well. That was not the greatest way to play that turn. But, oh well. Let's go and attack with everyone. Fortunately, I don't have... Oh, I can use my own, do my own graveyard as well. Didn't even know that. Sure, whatever. No. Carnarium. Bouncing Forest. Pass the turn. Yeah, I played that turn badly, but it's okay. This is just a big fireball as well, so if they tap out of things, I can just kill them with it, probably. It feels like they have... Oh, no, they're just going for a big X here. All right. They have their own Lavalanche or something? They're not tapping blacks. That's not it. How much mana do I have? 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I have 11 mana, so I can just kill them straight up here. I don't know what this is, but I don't imagine it'll matter too much. Okay, well, Crisis is good. But it's not going to be good enough. I don't know why they kept the mana up. Instead of just making that one bigger. What costs a single black or red? Unclear. They should attack. It's not like I have a ground attacker I can do anything with. I mean, it's honestly not bad either, but I can't imagine what they would have here, so I'm just going to do this for all the mana. Is that actually kill the... Yeah, that's enough. All right, cool. I guess this isn't lethal on its own, but it will be with all the attackers. They have like a supernatural stamina. I mean, it doesn't do anything. It's the only thing I could think of that costs a single black or red, but it doesn't work on Krasis. It doesn't matter on these ground creatures. Yeah, sure. It's nice cryptic spires. Unfortunately, you're dead. All right, managed to get through that match. Lavalanche proving its worth. It's a powerful effect. I'll see you for the finals in just a moment. Alrighty, welcome back for the finals. We get to be on the play in this one. Yeah, this looks fine. Go ahead and keep lead on the red green, I think. Just classic hand of all tap lands here. Really the quintessential double masters experience. Let's hope our opponent's not a fast aggro deck. That's the only matchup I'm really not confident about. I'm really confident against any sort of aggression here, or not aggression, any sort of slower deck. I don't think there's any huge reason to get this out right away. On the other hand, next turn is probably a bounce land, so getting a tap land play doesn't actually matter that much, so let's just play it. And then we'll get the, probably the Carnarium down, because that lets us cast Augur Spree. Skin Render's not a terrible draw. We're as always short black. Maybe I shouldn't even be running this card, because I have, like, no black sources, but it is such a good card. Alright, Carnarium. Bounce the Forest, pass. And we'll see what they got here. Nothing, okay. Quaddle. Alright, that means I want to get blue down. I was thinking about just playing the Garrison, but now I'll play the Cryptic Spires instead. Let's attack. Play Spires. We still have our Augur Spree up, so that's nice. If they play any creatures here, we can potentially kill them. Alright. I wonder if they're just sitting on a mana leak or something, or if, I guess we'll see if they do anything here. Heroic reinforcements, sure. Unfortunate that we didn't have the shoat back, but I think it's okay. Is a charm is pretty nice. I don't have a white yet. But I can't play this if I play the Garrison. I think I just go for the other Cryptic Spires. And that way I have both Coatl and Is a Charm up. Because it's possible they want to chain Heroic Reinforcements, and if they do, I do want to counter it. So Living Lightning. Okay. Slightly annoying, but it's not the end of the world here. They are attacking. Interesting. I'll definitely block. Get my 3/3 out here and then play the Coatl. Uh, 1, 2, 3. Pass. Rift Bolt. Okay. Seems fine. Okay, now I should be able to play Boros Garrison because I want to keep up is this stuff. Do I want to Rift Bolt this thing? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think I do. Alright, so I'll bounce one of the green blues. That's fine. Keep up all my things. And I'll trade with Living Lightning if it attacks here. With the Winged Coatl. Yeah, their top line. Yeah, one reason to kill that was that they would probably cast their heroic reinforcements now. Okay, Bolt is slightly annoying, but I can live with it. Okay, that I will counter. Boom. 1, 2. Sure, let's trade. Imagine they're gonna take heroic. Yeah. It's okay. They don't have that big of a board at the moment. Okay, drawing more Cryptic Spires is maybe not what I wanted, but it is what it is. I think I have to bolt this 1/1. I don't love it, but I need to not get wrecked here by the reinforcements. All right. So here comes a couple of 2/2s that are going to eventually be 1/1s. Or maybe they're going to play a real creature first. Nope. Okay. Into Bloodwater, get it back. That's pretty annoying, honestly. Probably have to kill the entity here. Hope I draw another black source or something. Stupid heroic reinforcements. Okay, well, I got another black source, but it's a little bit too late. I'm taking 8 next turn. So, I think we lost this one, unfortunately. Turns out that is a powerful spell. Wait, what? They're not casting it? That's huge. Actually huge for me. Okay, I mean, that's scary. 3/5, okay. Hello, Nikki B. Ah, okay. So I can put the counters on this thing. So I don't think I can Nicol Bolas here, because if I Nicol Bolas and like kill this, then they just kill me, so that doesn't work. I would obviously love to get their hand, but that doesn't work. I could play off the top and hope for something, but that seems a little bit ambitious. So I think what I have to do is skin render this thing. Then if they play heroic, it unfortunately gets power, which means I'm still dead. So that doesn't even work. Nah, I'm just dead. All right. All right, well, it's another slow matchup. Um, though my Brindle Show did end up trading for something. So maybe I keep it around. Strands is also really nice here, though. Let's see if I can cut something else. Don't want to get any of that. Maybe the Coatl is, like, less exciting? Sure. I don't know. We'll try it. It will still be on the play with all the tap lands. It's pretty important. Alright, I'll keep this. It's fine-ish. Doesn't actually cast that many spells, but we'll get there. I believe we'll get there. Okay. I think I just go Carnarium. Have the tap land as a thing in reserve. Probably will play the Hermit or the Assistant next turn. Maybe I play the tap land still. Not sure. See what they do, obviously. I might have to play Augur Spree. Just guy out there. I probably do have to kill that. Could be really annoying. Obviously short a few colors for Teneb and even Ground Assaults. This hand could not get there, but we'll see what happens. That's a good one too. Alright. At least that one's not as scary yet, but I do need to kill it at some point. Okay, that's helpful. Let's go with this. And this means we're close-ish to Teneb, but we need a green source now for both our spells. Are a little bit flooded here. Alright, not sure what we're waiting on their opponent. Cool. Garrison. Get my island back. Pass. I mean, I have a lot of mana, certainly. If our opponent just starts drawing cards with this, they might actually outvalue me. Yeah, they're just gonna sit there and draw cards. Alright. That is annoying. Green? Tower Gargoyle. You know, it's an okay second, I suppose. Is there any reason to just mill myself? Because I have one Sidraxis Spectre, but I don't think that's enough. Play this, see if they counter it. Okay. Pass. At least now we have a bit of pressure. So there's only so many times you can spend 4 mana to draw a card when there's a 4/4 in play. Oof. There's so many good creatures. It's pretty annoying. Okay, green's really good. Let's definitely attack, see if they have anything there. Okay, they do have something. Jeskai Charm, putting it on top. Okay. It's fine. Question is where I get Teneb down or the Ground Assault. Sleek Guildmage is terrifying, but This can sneak in through a mana leak, whereas this can't. So I think I'll just play the giant thing for now. And we'll see if they have an answer. If they don't have an answer to this, I mean, it could win the game. It is a powerful effect. So we'll see how this goes. If they have a removal spell, it's pretty scary because they're going to start getting a big army of 1/1s, and it's a whole thing, but second Jeskai Charm? Alright. Yeah, it's annoying. The Sparked Mage's Gambit, sure. It's a lot of damage coming in. I don't like it. I mean, I think I have to just play Teneb and hope they don't have an answer, but the chances they don't are kind of slim, fortunately, at this point. Maybe killing the Jeskai Elder was a little bit too aggressive. I think I just do this. I want to be slightly more flexible rather than having all the bounce lands. I need them to slow down for a turn, but they're not doing that. This is a third Jeskai Charm, I swear to God. Aether Snipe, yeah, it's pretty good. Thinking like 7 here or something. Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Alright, let's ground assault this guy. And play my Tower Gargoyle, I suppose. 2, 3. Play Carnarium. I think I'm just dead, unfortunately. Our opponent got really good tempo in this game. Like, I mean, they just went answer, answer, answer 3 turns in a row against my big thing. Lavalanche could still save us. That could be good. Not a ton else, probably. I don't think Nicol Bolas quite does it at this point. I mean, Muldrifter just draw extra cards, so obviously good. Really don't have to spend my removal on a 4/4. Yeah, of course they have a third Jeskai Charm. Jeez, man, what is this? That's wild. This card's uncommon, right? Oh, it's actually lethal. Okay, I didn't realize that was lethal. Well, that's unfortunate. Thought we actually had a good shot at winning that one, but yeah, perhaps I misspent the early removal spell and then we just got out tempoed. This was a particularly bad deck to be playing a 6-drop against with all the Jeskai charms, so what can you do? 2-1's not too bad. It was a fun deck. Hope you enjoyed watching. I certainly enjoyed playing. If you did, consider hitting like, subscribe, all the good YouTube buttons. They do help me out. I very much appreciate it if you do that. But that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.